This is a mixture problem. How much pure fruit juice should be added to 48 ounces of punch that is 45% juice in order to change the punch to 60% juice? So we're going to be mixing pure fruit juice with 45% fruit juice to get 60% fruit juice, or fruit punch. That's probably the better way to say it. Okay, and then on the side here we're going to write what our percents are, which we've already figured out, kind of. So we have our percents. So pure fruit juice, now that's the key right there. How much fruit juice is there in pure fruit juice? So here we have a punch that's 45% pure fruit juice, and here we have a punch that is 60%. Well, if we have pure fruit juice, how much of it is fruit juice? All of it, 100%. And changing that to a decimal, that ends up being 1.00. Here we have 45%, changing it to a decimal becomes 0.45, and over here this becomes 0.60. Then we're going to figure out how much do we have of each of the punches. So amount of punch. So the pure fruit juice, well, that's what we're looking for. How much pure fruit juice should we be adding? So that's going to be our X. To 48 ounces, so 48 ounces of 45%, in order to change the punch to 60%. So how much do we have of the 60%? Well, we don't know that either. So we're going to call that Y. And then we're going to find out what is our pure fruit juice amount. So if we take 1 times X, well, all of it's going to be pure fruit juice. And we take 45% of 48, and that tells us that 21.6 ounces is going to be pure fruit juice. And over here we're going to take 60% of Y, which gives us 0.06 Y. So now we can come up with our two equations. The amount of pure fruit juice that we have, or the amount of punch that we have of pure fruit juice, the amount of the 45% equals the 60%. So that's one equation. X plus 48 equals Y. And sometimes what I do is I go up into the chart here and I actually put it in so that I know what my first equation is. And the second equation is going to be the amount of pure fruit juice, which is X, plus the amount of fruit juice that's in this punch, and then the amount of fruit juice that's in this punch. So that's my second equation. So that's going to be X plus 21.6 equals 0.6 Y. And this is a good time. We have two equations that we should be able to use our substitution method. We have Y in the form of X plus 48. So we're going to take that X plus 48 and we're going to put it in for Y into our second equation. And we're going to go ahead and solve. So we have X plus 21.6 equals 0.6 times the quantity X plus 48. Using the distributive property on the right side, we end up getting 0.68 plus 28.8. I'm going to subtract 0.6x from both sides. And on the left, when I'm subtracting, remember I'm going to be subtracting 1 minus 0.6x, which gives me 0.4x plus 21.6. Then I'm going to subtract the 21.6 from both sides, and I end up with 0.4x equals 7.2. Then dividing both sides by 0.4, I end up with x is equal to 18, and we're talking ounces of pure fruit juice.